Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. We're about to get Zest underway. I've done a little bit of, I've no idea. Oh, I think I forgot to deposit those yesterday. I was getting a little bit of, get in there, power leveling done while I got some food caught up and clean so we can get our final prestige for the day with some little bit of cooking. Let me throw this stuff up. Those go. I have not got the fresh cooking done, and I've got a good reason. I had to Alt F4 the other day to stop from seeing it. I accidentally pushed one of the missions because I didn't know that's where I was supposed to go. So let's go let's go do that now, because I don't know if it's going to involve cooking or anything like that, but really shouldn't make a difference. I know it involves our elf friend that is passed out on the shore, but I was trying to collect some ingredients, and I was being lazy. I was actually going to spend some money since I'd spent so much time. Hello. I'm going to guess you're finished. Sidetrack. All right. Well, nice job there, Batisno. The temple looks spectacular. We've got you to thank for it, Zest. The flame is now brighter than ever. People have been approaching the temple again, and the old ways are recaptivating their souls. I believe we might have started a flame in their hearts that could eventually become a wildfire. Kind of remind me of Uncle Iroh, the way you look. Anyway, we might yet be able to revert all of this servile nonsense and get people back on their feet, working together in unison to squeeze the potential of humanity to the last drop. Funny, you sound a lot like a mage now. That's because we used to be one and the same. It was Temporus who blessed us with the first transcendence, the origin of magic as we know it today. He broke the chains of both the body and the mind. The way of Temporus was a life philosophy of constant evolution and improvements, of pushing one's limits, and with them, those of all of the civilization. The mages were the very embodiment of the way of life and were to be the vanguards to guide the rest of us forward. Alas, there was differences. With power comes pride, and so the mages became a bit disdainful of those who didn't share their gift. They got tired of being held back by the needs of the others and not being able to fulfill their ever-growing ambitions. Of course, the ungifted also start to resent the mages. During the darkest hour of the First Empire... Did I just move? During the darkest hour of the First Empire, they reached a breaking point. The schism of the shattered scales. First Empire? It's a long time ago. Is that when the mages left the church? They didn't just leave. The mages were ambitious, and they took that ambition with them. All that was left was meek conformity and obedience. Mages left the marked path to march forward in a straight, unstoppable advance, drilling through mountains, draining lakes, and burning forests they found on their way. Meanwhile, the church seemed to have been pasturing in the same field for centuries. All the last Temperian Empire only consolidated that split. Emperor Soulspear was the last link holding us all marching together with some resemblance of purpose. But now that link is completely severed. The mages are finally free of the anchor holding them back, and the church is just that. We've ended up with reckless maniacs in one hand and spineless cowards and backward sheep on the other. Balance needs to be restored before Temporus returns, or it will not be pretty. Well, the church says that Temporus already has returned. That's why they've gone crazy in the coalition. They've even declared a new era has begun. According to them, right now it's year 5 of the era of culmination. I don't know what they think happened. I only know that if Temporus returns, he won't be able to see people being burned at the stake. Oh, won't be happy. Ooh. I don't really know much about what Temporus likes. All I know is that everything is pretty ominous, and they are starting to look a lot like Homogeny. Sadly, I can only agree with you. These are sad days for the true believers. Most people try to avoid thinking about it, and with good reason. This reeks of a doomsday scenario, and we're still recovering from the last one. I guess these are the kind of times when faith and purpose might offer a bit of comfort, as well as having a God that urges you to get off your ass, not down on your knees. Maybe so, and speaking of which, I've got things to do. Enough grim talk for today. Couldn't agree more. Come back anytime you want to meditate, Zest. I'll make sure to drop by the restaurant of yours I've heard so much about. I'll be happy to see you there. Alright, we've got a new outfit. Got a whole bunch of points, and we'll definitely get our 1 free point tomorrow without any upgrade, because he's going to start eating as long as I have something he like. What is that? Why is there a... When did this get here? Okay. Whoa. Can I talk to you? What are you... Hello. Hello. I guess I can't talk to you. Okay. Maybe that's the hotel swimming pool? Anyway. Enough being sidetracked. On the way back, we'll hit the old timers up, the adventurers, and finish off the spirit. Unless I get some down here. Alright, this is where it was. Hey, Ithralin, you said you came from Homogeny, right? Well, yes, long ago. Why do you ask? Oh, I forgot he was an elf. I was thinking just the orc. I've met an elf who may be facing similar problems to the one you faced when you arrived. Maybe you'll be able to help her get back on her feet? Perhaps. She can run a few errands for us. Not going to pay her much, but I can let her keep some fish as a bonus. I don't think she's a big fan of fish, but she'll have to learn. Give me a minute. So, I heard you've gone through some bad times. You've heard right. My apostasy hasn't done me any favors. Apostasy takes some serious guts, lady. You need a bit of help, and you'll be back on your feet in no time. Sure. Should I start now? Yes, we have to make a few deliveries. Take these packages to the written addresses. Okay, on it. Thank you for the opportunity. Well, you guys are very kind to give her a chance. Elf newcomers have it rough these days with all the spy business and everything. Gotta help a fellow exilee. You really believe there's a spy around? There's always a Homogeny spy around. Has to be a very bad spy if everyone knows he's there, though. How do they even know there's a spy? Apparently, some documents were stolen from a few guards' offices. I see. Those deliveries Naveth is making, where are they addressed to? Well, a few particulars, the doctors, the mundane wonder guys, and a last-minute order for the Port Authority guard office. Of course. Why didn't you tell us before? How was I supposed to know there was a problem? Okay, no need to worry. She's just a delivery girl. Nothing will go wrong if she doesn't do something stupid like breaking into an empty office and start rummaging through the paperwork. Hello? Anyone there? I have a delivery for you. No one here, and they left the door open and unguarded. No wonder we were having such an easy time during the war. Maybe I should leave the package and leave? But how can I be sure this is the person it's addressed to? I think I'd better rummage through the paperwork on the table just to make sure. Oh my god. Wait a minute, they got the picture up there in the top above the door facing. That's not an orc, that's a guy wearing an orc mask or head. And you're busted. Ah, Captain Bonifacius? Yes, it's the target. Guess I'm gonna go get some money for this. Hello. Spy! Oh boy. We have to talk to the captain. You can explain to him what happened. Yes. Well, maybe I'll write them a letter. A letter. After the heat goes down a bit, you know. I'm an elf as well. Not good to show up right now. I'll go to the prison and see if there's something I can do to keep her head on her shoulders. All right, now that I'm here, I would like to buy a few things. You're new. What are you? Strawberry jellyfish. It's alleged that the tastiest part of this gelatinous sea membrane is in fact in its stinging cells. Oh, that's a really good spirit bonus. Death's crab. All right, so we got a sweet cuttlefish. Hold on. And a muggle carp. Okay. I don't know what those do. Nope. Okay. And I'm tempted to buy a couple of those. Not what I wanted, though. I was hoping he actually sold cucumber squid. If that's the case, it'd be easier for me just to craft these back at the house. All right, where? All right, she's up here. Just don't get a moment's rest out here. Always help this person, save this person. Yak, yak, yak. Definitely doing that. No. There we go. Now, before we save her, am I allowed to? Surely I can eat in here. There. My classic dish here. The heck? All right. All right, so we got the synergy. Oh boy. Oh, so close to 30. There's another one at 30. All right, what is pink dough? What do we get? Oh, you're actually pretty good on quite a few things. Okay. So I was going to try to use the surimi. Okay. Okay, why is there a thingy here? Kill time till opening hour. You're... So we're going to... Okay. So not bad. Not bad. I really wish we could have gotten to 30. That's a big church up. I wonder if that's... Wait, what? Hey there. Is this the Concordium permissive attitude you were talking about? You only needed to deliver some fish. Just deliver some fish. But then again, it's not like I'm the one to talk. You're gonna chop my head off, Zest. Get me out of here. Nah, they're not gonna decapitate you. No. Nah. Spies get hanged. Get me out. I didn't do nothing. You didn't? No. She's not the spy, Valzoy. It was a misunderstanding. Yes, I heard the ruckus and had my hopes up. But I would be surprised if she actually was the spy. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Don't look like a spy to you? Well, smartass, just so you know. Neveth, are you sure you want to bring up your curriculum here and now? Uh-huh. Friend of yours? Acquaintance. Well, you won't be acquainted for much longer if we don't get her out of here. Picked a very wrong time for a misunderstanding. I could talk to the guard and explain the situation. Might take too long. The intelligence bunch, or if the intelligence bunch get involved and transfer her to the castle, it will get nasty. We need some extra persuasion. The express bailout. Ah, bribery. Well, not completely. We'll need a decent justification and the support of at least one person in law enforcement who will take responsibility for her. Oh, is this where Spec comes in? I think I know just the guy. What about the bailout? Let me handle this one. Sure. Whatever. Yep, Spec. I still like the new church. Spec, Hey, Zest, you heard the news? They caught the spy. Yes, that's exactly what I want to talk to you about. She's not the spy. How do you know? I know her, and she wasn't even in town until very recently. She was just delivering some fish for the local fishermen. I see. Was caught pretty red-handed, though. Not going to be that easy. I was thinking about an express bailout. Ah, I see, and you want me to take responsibility for her. That would be nice, yes. We need to get her out before they decide to involve the real nasty guys. I suppose I could. But are you sure about this, Zest? I'm positive. Very well then, I'll back her case. But this better be good. I don't even like that you can use bribes at all. But it'll help you if you're sure she's innocent. Thank you, Spec. Gonna go talk to Valzoy. Valzoy? The Volk Radiant is involved in this? Well, only a bit. Please make sure we don't all end up being hanged. Alright. Hold on. Before I talk to you, you're new. Who are you? Alright, you're just a wandering... Alright. Any luck? Spec will be backing us up. Good. All we need now is the bailout. Captain Bonifacius is pretty keen on luxury goods, and there happens to be a pretty interesting contest going on at the Culinarium Tower. Is there? Yes. Chef Tomatello is holding a contest to see if anyone is able to beat his Pomodorian extravaganza. The reward is a statue of a gold tomato. Expensive handcrafted art is the kind of bailout Bonifacius likes. That explains all the stuff in his room, the gym, the music, and all that stuff. What? You're a bit too good at this. I need this kind of knowledge in my trade. Well, is he the spy? You need this knowledge to sort out angry customer reviews? In any case, this is no easy feat. Tomatello's recipe is legendary, and he keeps it a very well-guarded secret. It'll be tough. Tomatello? Is that chef whose head looks like a tomato? Now that she mentions it, his head does look a bit like a tomato. Mostly because of that hairstyle. You think he does it on purpose? Don't know. Your name is Tomatello. I guess it must feel like the obvious path. Is that really his name, though? I mean, hells. His parents really railroaded him into that obsession. Maybe it's an artistic name he adopted? You mean one day he was caught... He was eating a tomato and was like, oh gods, I will devote my life to this vegetable. Fruit. I bet you wouldn't put tomato in a fruit salad. I wouldn't put salt in a fruit salad either. If the intelligence officers drag me to the castle because you wasted time in stupid discussions, I'll make sure to mention your names during the torture sessions. Fine, fine. What about Tomatello? He uses a special variant of tomato he grows himself. You're not going to be able to get them. So this is what you should expect from the duel. All right. I have no idea still what the center is, but I definitely want water and I want earth. 2 rounds. How the hell do you know that? Don't know. I pay attention. I'm good at remembering. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Well then, I suppose it all depends on me now. Please get me out of here. All right. Gotta earn prestige, gotta beat him, feed your neighbor. I have gotta say, no, wanted to do some of this, can't do. All right, I got this really old bad recipe right here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if the lighthouse guy will eat this, because it's really bad. I could end up giving it to Birch, I guess, but I'm doing most of the running by foot. All right, let's put that on. Hey, Carmelo, brought you this in case you were hungry. Thank you. You're welcome. So, how's the lighthouse? Off. And why is it off? Because it doesn't work. It hasn't worked for over 20 years. You're the lighthouse keeper of an inoperative lighthouse? Yes. Why? Someone has to keep it. And then they wonder why people hate paying taxes. Okay, so I guess I gotta cook for him a couple of times. And then he'll be all right. 3 p.m. Talk to them. All right, you want spirit food. Just making sure there wasn't 2 options. Just out of curiosity. We're at all 0. Can I meditate? Have to buy, let's say, 5 good logs. All right. This is the church. Holy Spirit. All right, not bad, not bad. Except we're gonna waste the time. Yeah. Chat. We're done with this for the day. I need to burn some hours, and getting ready to level again is always a good thing. But while I'm out, let's check our recipes in here and see if anything more unlocked. No. Well, okay. Whatever this is unlocks at 30. I'll have to think up of a rescue. Did this give me new? That's not hard to come by. No. Okay, your crabs and carrots, not bad. Okay, so easily fished up stuff. So I don't have. Oh, I've noticed something the last couple days. These guys aren't pooping out anything. And speaking of this music over here. Okay, now you're starting to poop it out. I did see an achievement for, I think, was it defeating them, unlocking them? I forget. They were called, what were they called again? Like the tenor spiders? At least they actually... Oh. You're 39, so you were the... Okay. Yeah. $12. Yes, let's hit the hay. Just, I'm not sure what we should cook. We might go around town and do some just normal battles, and I'll spend some time looking through my books on that. I still think this should give me something. If not, we're going to run over here and see what it needs. You better not be eating my garden, Birch. You eat my garden, I'm going to deliver you to Colonel Sanders. Come on. Come on. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. There we go. Yay, there's the 1 point of prestige I need. Alright, so he liked something. What? Where are you? Yeah. I'll work on you. Alright, they don't have any dishes with enough spirit. Alright, so that spirit is not enough. It's enough for him, but not enough for him. So I get his spirit up. It's gonna nail the others. Okay. Now let's go see what else we can do. Because I'm kind of not ready for Tomatel. I would like at least another ding to hit 30. Because I would like to see... technically, with these points... No, because I need, what, 28 points? Man, a basic dish is not going to cut it. I mean, by the time I get through pushing this main story and have to work on this because I'm falling behind, I wonder if I'm going to be able to upgrade this. I didn't, you know, I never really paid attention. We could see out over here. Okay. Get me in there. There we go. Get down to business. So, where are the girls? They're unpacking a shipment Mitriel ordered. I see. We're doing fine then. Yep. Nothing else to report? Nope. Beer? Beer. You know, we could have gone to help them. Damn, this crate is well secured. What is this thing you ordered? Knives and forks from Gelibrin. Gelibrin? Why? You're always insisting on how we live in the capital of cooking or whatever. They have nice still in Gelibrin. They used to have a lot of adventurers around, so they make weapons and utensils that can cut through an anvil. We serving roasted anvil to the customers now? With our star chef, I wouldn't count that in the realm of impossible. Well, I guess it'll be good to have some sharp weapons, you know, in case the thing that is chasing him actually shows up. Any idea of what it is? No clue. Maybe he's hiding from the mafia? First thing he did when he came here was insult a mafia chieftain to his face. It has to be something bigger. Maybe some occult stuff. Occult? Yes, he's been talking to the mages lately, and there's a ghost at his house. I've seen it. Of course. Maybe he did some deal with a sorcerer. And now that he knows where he is, he's going to send his minions to collect his soul. Well, he's a bit too skilled and has had a hell of a lot of dumb luck. See? Maybe he sold his soul for his skills. Or luck. Of course, maybe one of his skills is luck. Maybe so. Come on now. Let's not be ridiculous. Yeah, maybe he's just in debt with his old hairdresser. It's not like we're going to get jumped in a horrible abomination. Tell us who you are and what you are doing in there. How about you tell us what you are first? Squirg. He doesn't speak Temperian? You're surprised? Look at him. I don't even know what species he is. Scree. He keeps making those sounds. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Yes, genius. I'm trying to tell you what my name is Squirg, and I'm a member of the Scree, you bunch of idiots. Ah. Hi? Yes, hi. Are you done with the bigotry? Hey, sorry, it's just that we've never seen a Scree before. I think I heard of rat people showing up in Gelibrin not long ago, but But I understand they are supposed to be pretty chill people. What is that supposed to mean? What were you doing in our crate? Traveling? You better start being a bit more cooperative or I'll put you back in there and throw the whole thing down a steep hill. I wanted to come see Zest. That's why I got in this crate as soon as I learned it was addressed here. Me? Why? There was word of a new restaurant in Ambrosia and I wanted to join the crew. I'm a master saucer. Oh ho ho. Saucier? Back home, we say saucerer. You're not back home. I'm not quite sure we need a saucerer. You don't understand how good a scree can become with sauces. During our early years, we lived under a sewer. Our food sources were mostly things thrown down by the surface dwellers. You ate trash. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. There's no need to be so bloody blunt about it. If your main line to get to work at a restaurant is saying that your people eat trash, I don't think there's much to do to soften the blow. That's precisely the point. We ate trash. But I had a particularly fine palate. I couldn't stand it, so I did my best to mask the awful taste. For me, sauce has been a matter of survival. I can manage to make the foulest meals taste decent enough. Who knows what I'll be able to do with a Concordian dish? So much talking about food has made me hungry. Haven't eaten in 2 days. Can you check if we have something to offer him, Mitriel? Yeah, sure. Let's feed the rat. The health inspectors are gonna love it. He ain't getting a thing from me. I want him out. It's bad enough that I have to sterilize all the new cutlery because of him. I see. I heard your restaurant was unconventional for Concordia's standards. I had hoped to be accepted in a place like this and be able to prove my worth. Well, it is unconventional, yes. But we can't just keep hiring everyone that shows up at the door. We're not that big of a business. I guess you're right. No one could ever even manage to tell me the actual name of this place. Well, we don't have a name yet. The only name that turned up is Zesterant. That's the worst name I've ever heard. I'm almost relieved you're not hiring me. Oh my God. You're on probation. Really? You need to have those mood swings looked into, Mitriel. The restaurant is growing and I need a hand in the kitchen, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. If your sauces are not good enough, you're out. Understand? Yes. And you'll also do the cleaning. No problem. I've been through so much awful stuff that I'm pretty much immune to anything that surface dwellers consider gross work. Fine then. Welcome aboard, Squeak. Squirk. Give me some time to get that right. Here's the rest of the crew. I'm Zest, as you know, and she's Mitriel, my co-chef. Co-chef? If I call her my sous chef, I might end up being cooked myself. She handles the kitchen and the paperwork. I was only supposed to take care of the paperwork for a while. Maybe you should start taking care of it yourself. No. Here's Valzoy. He handles our publicity. Pleased to meet you, new comrade. Praised be the Evolutor. Evolutor? Oh, praise be sure. Didn't expect to hear that out here. Evolutor? Our god. Though he likes to leave us to mind our own business, which is pretty fine with us. Her religion will not interfere with the cooking, right? Not since the safe food marking verses were abolished. Safe food making? Or safe food marking? It's complicated. We don't do it anymore, so forget I mentioned it. I'll most certainly try. Wait, safe food marking? Oh God, don't tell me you used to pee in the good food. And last but not least, she's Frischka, our waitress. She wants to eat the rat. Yes, could you please tell her to stop staring at me like that? She's been giving me the creeps since we sat down at the table. That must be really rough for that cat. Frischka? I'm sorry, it's just that this fella awakened something within me. I came here to cook, not be part of the menu. Frischka, if you eat your coworker, you'll have to do their chores on top of yours. All right, all right. Well, that's it. I believe we could say that our crew is now complete. Why would we say that? We've got enough personnel in all key areas, plus if we hire someone else, we'd have to buy another chair. Perfectly sound reasons. How about a little celebration then? Celebration? Will soon be the Caternalia? The Catering. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a Nearian thing. You people sure love your puns. It's a party the Nearians do every now and then in their district. Both the Well and the Kitek come together and set their differences aside. There's food, drink, dancing, and some of their famous fireworks as well. I heard that it's like they did in Yarnia before the Cataclysm. I'm dying to see what it's like. I would love for us all to go there together. It would be a nice way to break the routine, but what about the whole spy business? I don't know if we will be allowed to wander the inner city just like that. Leave that to me. I'll pull a few strings. Well worth it if there's booze involved. I don't quite know if I like the sound of this, but I guess it wouldn't make a very good impression if I decline. Yes, carrying our new mouse employee into a cat festival. That should be wonderful. And you're coming too, right? Zest? Right? I don't know. Come on, it won't be the same if you're not there. Fine, fine. I'm in. Yay, it's gonna be a blast. The festival is still a while away, though. Until then, let's get back to work. We've got customers to impress. Aye, aye. Holy bejeebas. And that took all day, too. Wait, we got more? All right, earn prestige. So we gotta get to 30 now. We should be at 25? Yeah, so we gotta get 5 more. Not too big a deal. If I can get the depths crab in, that in, and like I keep saying, working on either the old port or the culinarium. Wow, it actually sounds, wow, it's actually busy out here. No, I don't see the creature though. Okay. I like it. Maybe the priest is out here. Nope. Not bad. All right. We'll be back. We'll go 1 a.m. All right. You're gonna get really, really tired. I'm not summoning Birch just to... I think I've ever seen... You look oddly suspicious. She just showed up. I don't think I've seen her wander around town. I've seen a lot of people wander around town. Anyway. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding. Mainly spending a few random days in my bathing suit. Hitting the beach. Hitting the pool. You know, just upping everything. If I'm going to hit 30, I might as well really hit 30 and maybe almost make it to... Is that a horn? To 32. Oh, it's the bell. And possibly by the time we get through... Well, when we come back, we'll do Tomatello. Definitely. After that, we'll probably have to get some prestige up to push on. However... It shouldn't be too hard with all the new unlocks. Oh. Got that. Feed your neighbor. We'll keep feeding him for the beacon. That should be okay. That's not ready yet. Something going on in the old port beach cave. Yeah, so we need to at least win a tournament. So yeah. That'll be our goal next time. Will be Tomatello. We're not going to worry about the prestige yet, and we'll get definitely. Well, I can't say definitely. Depending on what unlocks, I will try to work on. We'll work on the old port league, so we'll be doing a lot of running back and forth to the house and whatnot, and hopefully we can save up enough money to get the living room. I think it's called like the grandfather clock area, but I'd like to get that part of the house upgraded with some of the money, but I don't want to go broke in case I need to buy something. And when I say buy something, I mean a cooking ingredient that I'm too lazy to replace. So that'll be it for today. A little bit more storyline. I'm kind of surprised I didn't have to do more cooking, but Tomatello is coming up, and I'm sure that's not going to be easy. I wish I could click on that and remember. 'Cause I mean, I know it's the two, but maybe it's processed food. Maybe that's the thing. No ingredients. I wonder if sauce counts as a processed food. I guess I could go in with one. Oh, but if I use it, it's pretty much going to cost me. I might just go in bare bones. I'll think about that. I'll flip a coin, roll a dice, evens or odds, something like that. But that's our plan for next time. Tomatillo. Then some actual Old Port leagues. I will, now that I didn't accidentally get stuck trying to upgrade our surimi dish by going and being lazy to trying to buy a cucumber squid, I'll actually work on some dishes too, show you what I got, and we'll dump them into the restaurant to try to get some accidental free points. But I won't talk to the book until Tomatillo is done. So prestige, even if I beat it, till Tomatillo's going down, we're not talking to it. Since, well, then again, he is a, wait, double agent. Oh, wait, that's because, never mind. Until next time, I hope you all have a good day, good afternoon, whichever the case might be. And until next time, I shall see you all on the flip side.